So you're thinking of moving to Accokeek, Maryland, and you want space and luxury and acreage. Well, look no further, because you're gonna find that here, and we're gonna get into that right now. Now, if you're new here, my name is Brittany Stinney, and whether you're looking to move in the next 9 days or next 90 days, I'm a real estate agent proudly serving the DMV area, and we get calls from people just like you every day who are looking to buy or sell in this area. Now, this property that we're going to take a look at is located in Accokeek, Maryland. It's not usually this noisy with some of these trucks going by, but we're going to take a look at this beautiful home, and let's get into it. Now, make sure too, even though, because today we're in Accokeek, who knows where we're going to be next, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, so that way you don't miss out on properties like this or any other properties in the DMV that you could be calling your next home. So here we are inside the Donovan model. I'm going to apologize if the camera is a little shaky. My stabilizer just not working with me today, but we're going to make it work because, look, we're not going to miss out on me showing you this property. So let me back up. So you have the sales office right behind me, and then you have right here this really massive laundry room with your sink, which I love, and they have some really nice cabinets there too. And then right here you see you have like a mudroom area, and you can easily expand this and add some additional features here. Now, walking right off the what I believe would be the garage, it's gorgeous. Okay, let me not give you too much tours yet, but we have the bathroom right here. And then this beautiful office area, the way they have it set up. You probably could, if you wanted to, make this into a bedroom. Oh, okay. I'm in love. Say less, let's move in. Where do I sign? Okay, so you see behind me, you have this beautiful fireplace that goes all the way up, and it is a 2-story family room here, so that natural light is just amazing and breathtaking. And then you walk in here and you have beautiful kitchen with a massive island, nice deep sink in the middle, and you have, oh, it just keeps going, y'all. It keeps going. So you have a hood, cabinet space, and as you can see there, you have like a separate kind of eating area, right? So you think you have enough space? No, it keeps going. So we come through here and you have, I mean, this is like a bar area. I mean, it could be easily set up for your dining room space. You have a massive pantry right here. And the reason I was saying this is like a nice flow for if you're keeping your, if you have, you know, your special dishes and things that you only use when guests come over. This is a great place for that, because right here is your dining room, your formal dining room. And of course, you can make this room anything that you would like it to be, but the way it's set up by floor plan, this would be your dining room. And again, the kitchen is right behind me. So that's a nice feature, and it really just makes things flow. Now, we didn't come in through the front door because I came in through the sales room, but this is your front door right here. And just to show you what that looks like, dining room here, front door here. So the sales rep was just, Terry is her name, she's amazing, was just telling me some additional details about this property. And just to let you know, so this one, again, it's a model home, so it's gonna have all the upgrades. And this area back here, this is actually an add-on. So, or what they call like a bump out, as well as the covered porch, which is amazing. Let me show you here. I mean, when the weather, you know, gets warm and stays warm like that, it's just amazing. And I love too that you have like a dual access to your porch. And the other cool thing about these properties, as you can see just from behind me, these are not just like a 1/4 acre that you often see in this area, but you're gonna get 1 to 2 acres in this neighborhood. Now, these homes start in the 800 to the high 8s to low 9 range, but once you do all these upgrades and finishes that we're gonna see today, it's gonna put you at about 1.2. Now, if you compare that to a property that we might view in DC area, like, it's so much more space, y'all, because we're gonna have over 4,000 square feet in this property. But let's take a look. Let's go ahead upstairs, because we already looked at this beautiful basement, and they do have like this hardwood oak, this dark oak color floor with the railings behind me, which is a really nice touch. Oh, it's gorgeous. It is gorgeous up here. Okay, so where to start first? I don't know where anything is yet. Well, let's start here. We have this nice bathroom, long bathroom with 2 sinks. And I like this because this gives a lot of space, hello, for your if you have kids, this is nice. And I personally love it when builders do this, or when properties show this, when you have the separation of the toilet and the shower from the sinks. Reason being, if you do have kids or you have friends over, people can still get ready here, meaning like wash their face, brush their teeth, do all the things while someone else is taking a shower and in the bath, and they have their own space. Hopefully that will reduce arguments in the morning. Now, they have this space set up right here, like an office area, which is nice. It's a great way to show how to use this space, so I really do like that. And then we come in here, we have a bedroom. The fan feels great, great ventilation. And not only do they have the lights on in the house, but just the natural light pouring in is incredible. This is your foyer area, just to give you like the top-down view. Your front door is right there. So you have tons of light here. You have another bedroom here, which is really cute how they have it set up. Then we're gonna come out of this bedroom. Again, this is the bathroom that we just walked into. Trying to save the primary bedroom for last. That's why I'm looking around to see where is it. You have another bedroom here. And the cool part about this is, so those two bedrooms that we just saw, they share that hall bathroom, right? But this has its own ensuite bathroom. So this is nice. I personally love this because this could work well if you have a teenager, or let's say you have two boys and a girl and your daughter just needs some space, right? Her own privacy. Or if you have parents coming over to stay at your or you have parents coming in town. I love that, because like grandparents coming in, they can come stay in this room. They have their own bathroom. I don't have to worry about my kids doing all the things, right? I love that. Oh, and this just shows you the top view of the family room we were just looking at, and just how beautiful that that fireplace feature is. Now let's take a look at the primary bedroom. Absolutely stunning, gorgeous. Love the natural light flowing in. And then you walk into your amazing bathroom. Oh, that's just a deep closet. I actually thought that was gonna be what the toilet was, but that's cool. Deep shower, very long shower. This does not have a bathtub. What builders are often doing now, not all builders, but a good majority, is they're not putting in bathtubs as standard. That might be like a little bit of a shock, but if that's important to you, talk to your builder about it, because usually you can have a bathtub for an upgrade, right? So here's your large closet, but just want to point that out because a lot of times people think it just comes standard, but it really doesn't. Really, your standard is going to be a shower. You do have your separate toilet right here. So that is your primary bedroom. And now we are going to take a walk out of the bedroom, down your hallway, and we're gonna go 2 levels down and take a look at the basement. So again, some key details about this neighborhood. This is located in Accokeek, Maryland. If you have little ones in school, a cool thing about this neighborhood, it is very close to Accokeek Academy. Now, Accokeek Academy is Prince George's County. The school itself, from what I've heard, I haven't done my research yet, but has high ratings, a very good reputation among parents. I've heard some families even move to the area specifically for that school. I haven't checked out what this is. That's not the basement, that's a closet door. So this should be the basement. But Accokeek Academy is very close to this neighborhood. Now, the other benefit of Accokeek Academy, if you do have children in school, it goes from grades K through 8th, one school. That could be great if you have 2 kids at different age ranges and you don't want to do 10 million drop-offs. You have one school to drop them off to. All right, so now we're in the basement. This is just a large storage area. I don't know where okay, so we have the light on. This could easily be converted into something. I did not ask yet, but I'm sure you have some options to go ahead and convert this with the builder for cost, of course, right? But if you wanted to do that later, you could do that. Sometimes there's benefits of doing add-ons later because that additional payment isn't attached to your mortgage. So sometimes people move in with new construction and think, what are the build outs we have to do through the builder? And then what are the ones we can do later? Now, have to do meaning Option for a walkout. I would definitely recommend doing that, because digging in the ground to do something like this later is that's gonna be expensive. So, but this just takes you right upstairs. Ooh, it is bright. To your acre of land. But I love that this gives so much space, and as you can see here, I mean, they have a really fancy air hockey table. Like, I kind of want to play it. If there was somebody here with me, I would play it. But you come over here and you have enough space for your TV, a very large couch. I mean, you could do like 10 cartwheels in here and not hit a wall. I'm not going to try that because, yeah. Oh, didn't realize this was going to be here. You have a full bath right here, and then you have a bathroom, a bedroom that has a really deep closet. So great space for guests coming in, or, oh yeah, this could be good for guests. I was thinking it through because you have that, the door from outside. So let's say you had additional family members living with you that kind of needed their own space. They could have exit or easy exit entry to the property with their own door without disrupting everybody if they just kind of want their own space. There's not a kitchen down here, but you probably could add it. They have this called an egress window. I know a lot of people think it's kind of ugly, but that's really for fire safety concerns. And then over here, you do have additional space. Nope. Yeah. So you have additional space or storage down here. You have your two sub pumps, and it doesn't go too far back. So you could convert this into something, but you probably would just leave this as storage space because the layout of it is just a little funky. So we're walking into the second home site model spec that we can take a tour of today, and just a few additional features of this community. Like I was saying, you have these gorgeous acre lots, and you have these really nice, I don't know if everybody's a side-facing garage, but just the lots are gorgeous. So it's really cool, but we're gonna check out this second property right now. So we are now going to tour the second floor plan in this community that I can show you. And they have more than two, but this is just the second model that is available for viewing. And this one is actually close to the school, so you can hear the little ones. And we're going to go in the front door, and they do have a nice smart lock feature on your door. But this model is not going to be as done up to the nines as the other property, because this is not their decorated model. But it's a spec home, and you can still get an understanding of what this would look like for you. So you're not gonna see like furniture or anything like that, but just like with the other property, front door here, you have your dining room area right here. To me, this feels a little smaller, but not that much. And you still have this like kind of midway point with, you have your pantry right here, and then this kind of, you call your morning center or organizing center or whatever you want to call it. But you do have, which I didn't talk about in the last property, you have GE Cafe appliances here. So that's like the top grade, top level with GE appliances. Beautiful fridge with your freezer. And then this countertop area could be used for like your coffee center in the morning or mail center. I love that they just have so much cabinet space. And these islands are super wide. So it doesn't have like the waterfall feature, but the island itself is large. Now you have your dishwasher here in the island. You have your cooktop right here. Like I was saying, you have your oven right there. But as you can see, you have quartz, I believe this is quartz, countertop, and you still have the 2-level floor right there in terms of your family room. This, you could easily put like your kitchen table or wherever, you know, your family's sitting area. And you have, again, a covered deck in this property. So that's really nice. Now, again, just want to show you, actually, you know what? Now that I made you dizzy going around in circles, I'm going outside so I can just show you how peaceful it is. Now, keep in mind, like I said, this particular lot is a little bit closer to the school, so you're gonna hear what sounds to be either, I'm assuming they're at recess right now because it's lunchtime. But you see how large and how beautiful these lots are. And I just love that this one is back to the woods. It is quiet, it is peaceful. It's just serenity, and it's your home. Because again, on these lots, you're gonna get 1 acre or 2 acres. Like, it doesn't get smaller than 1 acre. All right, now that we have that locked up, what we're gonna do is, let's go to this back room. I'm curious to know what that is. So we're gonna come back here. You might see me turning on some lights as we do this. Yeah. So this one does have carpet on the floor, but this is a very large bedroom. They don't have recessed lighting, so unfortunately this is as light as it's gonna get. But you still have natural lighting in here. As you can see, you have a nice large closet right here. And then we're gonna come out here into the hallway. You have a really large bathroom. I love the black and white design of the shower. That light looks a little crooked, but anyway, that's just me. So this is going to be, let's see. Okay, just closet. I'm assuming this is the garage. Yep. Whoa. Okay. Okay, so you have this nice large garage. This is actually a really deep garage too. Let me walk into it. If you want the dimensions, just drop it in the comments and I'll get that for you. But this is a 2-car garage. If you have a large SUV and you're concerned about, you know, can you fit, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be okay in this garage. Because it's massive and it's long. Like, there's enough space in here to have your cars and also have like a work area if you want to do like arts, or not arts, but like DIY activities in your house. You have that here. Now, this one I think is similar to the other one in that you have that main level laundry area. Yep. So you don't have the washer and dryer in here, but you have the hookups, and you have, again, that nice deep sink right there. All right, so let's keep it moving. I'm gonna turn off these lights because I'm a respectful realtor. All right. let's keep it moving. So we're gonna save the basement for last, but I did want to show you this again. You see how tall that is and how much light just streams in here. And you have your fireplace that again goes all the way to the ceiling. Closet. Yeah, closet. Let's do that. Okay, let's go down to the basement. Now, even though these are two different floor plans, they have a lot of similarities. You're not gonna lose with either one of them. What was probably my least favorite quality about the last property, which was the Donovan model, was their primary bedroom to me was a little bit disappointing because it didn't match to me the grandness of the rest of the house. But we'll take a look at that one here to see if it's the same situation. But this is your basement. That you probably could convert to some additional space there. But here you have your sliding doors that take you outside. Again, that's your deck. But you can just see again how much yard space you have. And I mean, this basement, you don't see as much because it just doesn't have the furniture in it that the other property did, but hopefully you can still visualize what you can make this into. It looks like they have this situated right here. This little wall feature, if you wanted to add a wet bar. So this wall, just imagine with me, could be a wet bar, and that would be really gorgeous. Let's swing into here. All right, so empty space. You could either use this as storage, or you could probably convert this into another room if you needed to. Because it doesn't have a window, technically, it wouldn't be a bedroom, but you could still use it as a bedroom if you needed to. Or if you're like me, you have a gamer in your family who needs some space where you don't want to see all the video games, stick them in there. They'll be content and happy. This is also, here we go. More storage space. And I mean, you see even under the stairs, you have a lot of storage space. You have your sub pump. I believe this is gonna be your tankless water heater. Pretty confident that's what it is. Yep, water heater. Okay, so you have your tankless water heater right here, which is nice. If you're thinking tankless, why would you want that? It's nice because, you know, sometimes people's, you know, the basement floods when their water heater bursts or erupts or whatever. That reduces, I mean, you still could have issues, but it reduces that possibility a little bit. So that's a nice feature of those. But this could easily, because it's so massive down here, you could probably section this off. I mean, you have a door right here. Actually, I think that's why they have it situated. You have a window. You could add this on as a bedroom. You could either have the builder do it or do it later when the time is right for you. So you walk through to here, and again, you have another bathroom. So having this bathroom right here is a nice feature. Excuse me. Having this bathroom right here is a nice feature, and that's why I was saying this behind me, this current storage space, could be converted to a bedroom. All right, so we're gonna turn off these lights, and we're gonna turn off the lights, we're gonna walk back upstairs, and we're gonna find the primary bedroom and take a look at that, as well as the bedrooms that are upstairs. Now, this property, you could call your home tomorrow. If you're like, I like these, but I want to put my own spin on it, they have plenty of lots where you could pick and choose, again, if you want 1 acre or if you want 2 acres, and then you can pick which floor plan, because today I'm only showing you 2, but there are other floor plans that you could look into. And what they did just tell me is they're actually going to have to change this railing that you see. Apparently they got in trouble for it. Not in trouble, but they were just told that, oh, I see it. Okay. Yeah, they were told that they need to change these out for safety reasons, because mainly up here, kids might use it as a ladder and potentially hurt themselves. And given that I have a 4-year-old boy who thinks he's a ninja or a flying animal at any time of day, I can understand that. So, okay, here you have your bathroom, just like with the other one, separate shower and toilet, 2 sinks. Everybody wins. And then, yeah, the layout is actually very similar. This is not the same floor plan? You know, I might be wrong, y'all. This might actually just be the Donovan. I think it is, because it's the same floor plan. But it just feels a little bit smaller to me. So, if I was wrong, which I'm pretty sure I am, this is gonna be the same floor plan. So we're gonna go over here. So again, you have a bedroom right here, your bathroom, your front door. We're gonna walk into here to this bedroom. Tons of natural light just flooding in here. And then you have another bedroom right here, very similar to the other ones that we saw. Now we're gonna walk over here to your primary. And yeah, this, just like with the other one, like this is definitely larger than the other rooms, but to me, the primary is just a little bit smaller than some other properties that we've seen. Nothing wrong with that. It's still a great amount of space, so don't get me wrong, it's a great amount of space. Oh, but this bathroom is gorgeous. So this one does have a shower and a tub, floating tub at that. You have your two sinks right here. You have a large closet area. And your separate toilet right there. So without question, after walking through that property again, these are the same floor plans. The Donovan, which is a great floor plan, but what you did get to see is just a different format of it all, right? Because the layout is the same, but this is more bare bones, so you can kind of visualize what the space will look like for you. And there were some differences, like for example, in the basement of the first property, there was a walkout door that was not a sliding door. But in this one, because that one had like the side exit, but this one did have more of the double or sliding doors, if you will. So there were some differences, and even like some of the bathroom setups, because I believe in that first floor plan we didn't see the floating bathtub that we saw in this one. So some differences, but either way it shows you what you could do with the Donovan layout. And if you're like, oh, I love this neighborhood, I love the community, but I don't really like that floor plan, or I want to know more, feel free to hit me up in my contact, and we can set up a day and time to talk about the other floor plans that this builder does make available. So let me know your thoughts. Could you call this home? Would you love it? I mean, you get the beautiful, peaceful serenity of Accokeek, Maryland. You get acreage. You get a property that's large, but it's not so overwhelmingly large that you feel like it's just too much house to handle. Because these properties are, again, the smallest is going to be around 3,500 square feet, and it's going to go to over 5,000 square feet. And you do have some options like we saw in this property where you can bump out some of the rooms to give you more space. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to know if you could call this home. And until next time, I'll see you on the next one.